Is it winter again?
It is so gross outside right now. I get very spoiled by the good weather here, that when the weather is gross, I don't want to go outside. So, I heard yesterday that the frost dates have changed. So this morning I went and looked it up. Farmer's Almanac is saying our last frost date was yesterday. And in years past, that's been on track. It's been around April 6th, April 7th. But it's going to be 38 degrees tonight, and it's supposed to be 38 degrees tomorrow night and the night after. At first I thought maybe I'll bring in my space heater out here, but it's supposed to rain all day, and I don't really trust a space heater out here where I'm not monitoring it. So I think what I'm going to do is just get myself soaked and bring all these plants inside. Find a safe place I can put them where the kids and the cats won't get them. But 2 days ago, it was 85 degrees outside, and I thought I could go ahead and put away all my winter gear.
I can put away these sweaters, right? Right?
And today I pulled out my thermals again. Sometimes this weather has you so crazy. My bathroom is where I keep my grow light, so I'm gonna store my plants in here if I can fit them all in here, because it's a place I can easily close the door and keep out kids and cats. The high temperature today is only gonna be 47 degrees, which is kind of crazy that it was 85 degrees 2 days ago and today the high is 47. That's a big difference. I've noticed this on a couple of my tomatoes. I think I'm having the issue with that little bug that eats the stems. So what I've been doing is just digging another hole and burying it deeper down because it will make more roots. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I only have so many of these ones and I want to keep them all. I do own an umbrella. My daughter was playing with it the other day, and now it is somewhere lost in the abyss. But I do own one. But a lot of times too, it's hard to use both hands when you're doing chores and hold an umbrella, or carry kids and hold an umbrella. So most of the time I just get wet and deal with it. I saw this thing a couple days ago that said, no one's more confused than the thermostat in spring in the South. AC on Thursday, heat on Saturday. This is when I am really glad that I did not start more plants than I did. If they're only in here for a day, I won't worry about it too much. I'm going to have to look and see if we're going to get any sunshine tomorrow, because that will affect how warm the greenhouse will get during the day. But like today, it's 44 outside, and it's only going to get up to 47 because there's no sunshine. So if these are going to have to stay in for a few days, what I'll do is I'll set a timer for like 4 or 6 hours, and I'll just kind of rotate them under the light so that they are all getting some light, and then I'll just leave the light on 24 hours and just keep rotating them as I can. Oops, I forgot there were some cauliflowers still in the garden from the other day that I didn't get planted. Well, you're on your own now. May the force be with you. The weird thing about this rain, though, is that it's coming down the opposite way that it normally does. It normally comes down the other way. That's kind of weird. But I'm gonna go get a hot cup of tea and dry off, and it looks like we're gonna be doing inside chores today, which my house will be happy about. I spent most of the day in the kitchen cooking and cleaning. Cut up garlic for the dehydrator, got some onions prepped to dehydrate those. These are the wild onions that I picked out of the garden a couple of days ago. My daughter requested popsicles, so we pureed some kiwis and some cantaloupe and made popsicles and put the rest of it in the freezer for sorbets. And we made chicken tacos and corn salsa. I'm trying to make new recipes, try new stuff out now, so that when the summer garden is at its height, I already know how to preserve some of this stuff so that it will last us through the winter. But this was a really good recipe. It was super easy to make, and the corn salsa was too. It was absolutely delicious. We loved it. This one, you just puree your fruits. You put a little bit of lemon juice in it, put it in a popsicle holder with some sticks, and then the rest of this you just put into a container, and then you blend it to make sorbet. I came out here to check on the chickens. It is like a sloshy pond through the whole yard. There is no dry spot anywhere. Maybe a little bit dry on the side over here, but it is quite a sloshy mess everywhere in the yard right now. The rain has not stopped all day. It doesn't even normally rain this much when we have a hurricane coming through. It's just like my yard is a giant pond. I bet my chickens are wishing they were ducks right now. I just found out also that a large group of people from my church is coming Saturday to help me out with a bunch of farm chores, which is amazing. But that also means that I'm not going to be able to go to the plant sale that I had grown extra plants for and was planning to sell there. So I'm going to offer those locally and advertise on like my social media and stuff. The plants that I have extra that I was planning to take to the plant sale. The sun is starting to go down and the temperature is starting to drop. So I'm going to make up a quick treat to give the chickens some extra energy to help them get through the cold part of the night. This is just quick oats, and I'm just pouring boiling water on it and letting it sit for a couple minutes to cool down. And then I take it out and they can have some nibbles. It will give them energy to keep them warm through the night. And then just like that, the sun is back. What a fitting Easter weekend. I hope that you and all of your family stay safe with the storms that came through, and that you had a lovely Easter, and I will see you next time. Bye.